Hello and welcome to today's video. This video is going to be an introduction to meditation. This is going to be a meditative mindfulness session for someone that is first starting out using meditation or taking up the meditation practice. Today we're going to learn how to start off with an initial seated posture, as well as following the breath and what to do with your breath whenever you're starting out doing meditation. As you can see here, I am sitting, which is called a quarter lotus posture. It's pretty much similar to Indian style. You just want to make sure that you're sitting up straight, your back and spine is straight, you're in a firm posture where you're sitting at attention. That way you're alert and centered and ready to experience the meditation process, ready to experience your meditation or mindfulness session. You can either start out with this type of posture or you can sit in a chair, whatever's most comfortable for you. Whenever you're beginning to learn meditation and mindfulness, I would absolutely not recommend lying down. Lying down typically leads to falling asleep whenever starting out meditation. However, if you're more comfortable lying down or laying down in a bed, by all means, you're more than welcome to do it whichever way you feel most comfortable. I want to say thank you for taking up this practice. It's a practice that can really benefit you within your life. It can bring you more into presence. It can really calm your mood down. You can really start to enjoy the benefits of it by being more relaxed and more calm within your life. That is what meditation does for you. So today we're going to start by learning just a normal, regular meditation practice, something very simple, something very easily done. This is the most simple way to start out doing meditation is by following your breath, following your breathing. There's going to be two parts to this. The first part's where we're going to control the breath. The second part, we're going to watch the breath. The first week or two when doing your meditation sessions, I probably would recommend maybe 10 to 15 minutes and moving maybe more closer to 20, 25 to 30 minutes once you're up to, 2 weeks of doing the practice, hopefully every day. But when you're starting out, 10 to 15 minutes is more than enough time to get yourself accommodated, get yourself used to doing the practice, and getting yourself into a habit of enjoying meditation and really, just setting yourself a goal to where you take time for yourself each day to just go within. So let's start here. Like I said, we're in like a quarter lotus posture. We're sitting up straight and firm, and it's really simple. You can put your hands on your thighs here. There's also mudras that you can learn where you can put your middle finger on your thumb or your pointed finger on your thumb like that. Either way, it's not necessary. You can just sit with your hands on your lap, whatever's most comfortable for you to start out learning how to do this, learning how to use meditation as a daily practice. That's what's most important. Usually everybody closes their eyes. That's how I like to meditate. You can leave your eyes open. Again, this is whatever's most comfortable for you. You also can leave your eyes open at a soft gaze where you're looking down. Whatever is going to keep you focused and basically indulging yourself within the practice, that's what you want to choose to do. And you can play around with this as you deepen your practice, as you go about each day. You can start to figure out what works for you best, what is best comfortable for you, what is more relaxing. So that's completely up to you. That's going to be your choice whenever it comes to enjoying your meditation practices. Do what's best comfortable for you, what's going to bring you back to the seat of the soul, the seat of the meditation position. Whatever gets you back to that relaxation moment is what's most important. So let's start today. Like I said, we're just going to learn how to follow our breath. And first, we're going to control the breath. That's what you want to start out by doing the first week is control the breath. Um, You don't want to worry about your mind or thoughts. If you have thoughts, you have emotions, sensations coming up, let them be. Just bring yourself back to your breath. So, whenever you're following your breathing, you're creating space within your mind. You're creating space to keep yourself within presence. So, usually, whenever you're following your breathing, following your breath, you're really limiting the amount of thoughts and feelings and emotions and sensations that's coming within your mind already. However, they will come, they will arise, you will deal with your mind wandering. Whenever that happens, just like the training book says, just bring yourself back to your meditation, back to your breath. Don't judge yourself. This happens to everyone. It's a vital part of meditation. And you just come back to it and relax yourself. So, again, like I said, let's begin. So, you shut your eyes and you breathe in, and then you breathe out. Breath in and breath out. And you just start to soften your body. Let your heart be soft. Just relax yourself. And just you're breathing in and you're breathing out. Just following the breath, controlling the breath to start out. When first starting out meditation, don't try to do too much. Just ease yourself into the practice, ease yourself into the meditative sessions. Whenever you try to do too much, sometimes people get discouraged. So the first week or two, use this video and just follow your breath, control your breath, breathing in and breathing out. Normal breathing's fine. You can deepen your breath if you'd like to. That usually, if you're getting a lot of thoughts, if you want to slow that down a little bit, you're absolutely more than welcome to take a deeper breath. Hold it in and then release it. So whenever you breathe in, maybe you could hold it for 3 or 4 seconds, and then on the release, release it for 3 or 4 seconds. Whatever's most comfortable for you. The most important thing here is that you're learning. You're learning and you're attempting to try this practice. This practice can be very beneficial for the practitioner to take up, especially whenever it comes to having a balanced life, living in more of a presence whenever it comes to your daily task and daily chores. It keeps you a little bit more calm and focused. Especially if you have a lot going on, you find yourself becoming very frustrated, or feel like you're always getting, tangled within your mind, or tangled with got to do this, got to do that. This is a great practice to just bring yourself within your body, within your mind. Taking 15 minutes to 30 minutes for yourself is so vital and so important to our mental health. It helps so much. So again, let's just continue this. Let's learn how to just start out this practice. Breathing in and breathing out. Simple and easy. Keeping the back straight, the spine straight, and just controlling your breath as you breathe in and breathe out. I would recommend starting out this way, maybe for the first week. Just controlling your breath as you breathe in and controlling your breath as you breathe out. Now, when you learn, it usually takes maybe a week or two to get accommodated to this practice. On the second week, as you see, we're controlling our breath. We're breathing in and we're breathing out. On the second week, going into the second week of your practice, whenever you start to learn meditation, I would start to watch the breath. If you didn't already know this, we breathe on our own. You can watch your breath. You can watch yourself breathe. And you can just sit there and watch the breath go in and out, in and out. Not controlling, just letting the breath be as it is. So instead of constantly controlling the breathing, controlling the breath, you're just gonna view it, you're gonna observe it, you're gonna watch it. And this is the second part of learning how to start using meditation. And starting to observe your breathing, is observe your breath, really get you accommodated to starting to learn more of a deeper meditation style. It can lead you into that because eventually you'll start to observe your mind and your thoughts, your feelings within your body. The next video we'll do is like a body scan meditation. I'll teach you how to observe different parts of your body and how to do like a body scan, which can be really relaxing. Great for whenever you're falling asleep and going to bed, or even to start your day out. It actually even wakes you up, so it works both ways. But again, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's stick to learning, starting out this practice with something very simple. Like I said, the first week, you're going to control your breathing. As you breathe in and breathe out, just get comfortable with breathing in and breathing out, using your breath, controlling your breath. And then the second week of practice, you want to start to try to just watch the breath, observe the breath, observe yourself breathing. And you're just watching yourself breathe in and breathe out. That's all you're doing. You're not controlling, you're just letting the breath be as it is. If you feel like you're losing patience or you feel like you're losing yourself within your thoughts and mind, then yeah, you can take back control of the breath. Open up that space, create that space within your mind, create those gaps where the thoughts start to slow down, and then just go back to observing the breath and observing the breathing. That's what you want to do week 2. So week 1, you want to start, like I said, start out like 10 to 15 minutes, controlling your breath, breathing in and breathing out. And then maybe after like a week of doing that for 15 minutes, increase the time the second week to 20 minutes to 25 minutes, and maybe working yourself up to a half hour. And that's when you want to just start watching your breath, observing your breath, and just letting everything be as it is whenever it comes to the breathing. And you're just watching yourself breathe. This can become very relaxing and very soothing. Again, with these whenever you're starting this out, don't worry about your thoughts. Don't worry about your mind. Don't worry about your sensations. Just worry about getting yourself in a relaxed mode where you can have 15 minutes to a half hour to yourself and just focus on your breath. Focus on your breathing, learning to observe the breath, and just learning how to take this practice up the first 2 weeks. That's what's most important whenever you're starting to learn this type of practice. That's what I would recommend for you to start out doing. So let's just end this video with a 1, 2, 3 minute meditation session. And since this is a learning guide, we're just gonna close our eyes and we're just gonna control the breathing. We're gonna control the breath in and out and just relax. And you'll start to see what I mean by controlling the breath versus observing the breathing, observing the breath. Once you get attuned to the practice, you'll start to notice that there is a difference. You feel like you're more controlling the breathing whenever you're doing it at first, but then you eventually just you start to fall behind the breathing and you start to watch it and observe it. Just in case you were wondering if how's there a difference? Don't worry about any sounds, noises, or anything that might distract you. We'll get into learning what to do with sounds and whatnot. Like I said, we're just controlling the breath and then learning to watch the breath the first 2 weeks of learning meditation. That's all we're doing. It's a great way to ease yourself into this type of practice. Okay. I really hope this helps you get started on your meditation journey. I really hope this helps you take up this practice. I personally fell in love with this type of work, this type of inner exploration. Whenever it comes to meditation and mindfulness, I fell in love with it so much that I decided to get certified to teach it. So, if there's anything at all I can help you with your practice, with learning to meditate, if I can be a resource for you and a guide to helping you find time, how to make time to do this type of meditative practice, by all means reach out to me by email or phone number that's within the training packet. I am absolutely willing to help wherever I can. I want to thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you so much for taking this time for yourself and really exploring this type of practice to really help yourself whenever it comes to your mental health and stability. Thank you again. Namaste.